Hello children, I hope you are fine and doing very well at home. I am Mrs. Madhuriti and I am going to show you a video. This video has been presented by Patanjali Rishipur. So without wasting much of my time and your time, let's proceed to the video. The Vedic Age, Part 3. Neolithic, Chalcolithic and Megalithic cultures in India. During the Vedic period, Neolithic, Chalcolithic and Megalithic cultures flourished in various parts of India such as the Deccan, Rajasthan, Kashmir and the southernmost parts of India. A lot of information about these cultures has been gathered by studying graves. Historians can learn a lot of things by studying graves. By examining a skeleton, for instance, they can find out the sex and age of the dead person. A goods placed in a grave give the ideas about the social and economic status of the dead person. Pit burials. At many Neolithic and Chalcolithic sites, the dead were buried in pits. The grave goods found in such pit burials usually included pots probably filled with food and water at the time of burial. Many of these are the type known as black and red ware. Some of these spouts and some have long narrow necks and round bodies. The number of pots buried with a body might indicate whether the dead person was rich or poor. Beside pots, ornaments and tools have also been found in many pit graves. At some sites in Maharashtra, for example, graves have yielded bangles made of copper and shell, and beads made of shell, copper, bone, faience, etc. The beads are strung on cotton and silk thread. Possibly these are graves of rich people. Some pits have been found to contain more than one skeleton, each with its own grave goods. The grave goods in single pits sometimes differ greatly in quality. This suggests that rich and poor people were sometimes buried in the same pit. Inamgaon. Among the Chalcolithic sites where pit burials have been found in Inamgaon near Pune in Maharashtra. Here the dead was buried in pits dug in the floor of the house itself. Dead adults were usually buried directly in the pits. A dead child was buried in a container made of two urns placed horizontally mouth to mouth. The dead were usually laid in north-south position. However, one skeleton believed to be that of a chief was found buried in a seated position inside an unbaked clay vessel. Other finds at the site include large four-legged storage vessels, the remains of mud houses, and various plant and animals remains. The remains suggest that people of Imnamgaon grew millets, barley, wheat, lentils, horse grams, peas, green gram, etc., and collected fruits such as jujube and wild dates. The buffalo, sheep, goat, deer, antelope, and nilgai were among the animals known to the people of Inamgaon. Megalithic burials. Some burial sites of the late Chalcolithic age and early Iron Age are marked by megaliths. Kashmir, northeastern India, Tekalkota and Brahmagiri in Deccan and the southernmost part of India are some places where such sites have been found. There are various types of megalithic burials. Some are marked by single stone, some by number of stones arranged in pattern and others by large stones forming an enclosure. In one form of burial, a box-like burial chamber made of rectangular stone slabs was built inside a pit. A hole in one of the walls allowed the chamber to be used over and over again. Hence, we often find several skeletons in a single chamber. Besides skeletons, the megalithic burials have yielded grave goods. These goods throw light on the lifestyle of the megalith builders. At some sites, iron tools and weapons and remains of horses have been found in megalithic graves. Chalcolithic and Brahmagiri in Karnataka are two such sites. Many such sites have been found further to the south. The tools show that agriculture was not too advanced. Possibly ragi and paddy were grown on limited scale. Weapons are more numerous than other tools, suggesting that the people were mainly hunters and gatherers. The South Indian megalith builders probably lived on hillsides where more of the megaliths have been found. They did not settle on plains, possibly because of the dense forests. It is, however, strange that in spite of knowing the use of irons, they did not clear the forests. Thank you, children, for listening to the video.